You know, there's no law or requirement that says that you have to have a favorite football team. I mean, hell, you can just watch the games and not give a shit and just say, oh, yeah, so-and-so won, so-and-so won, so-and-so won. Wow. But the reason why you end up being a fan of a team is because you like following that storyline, that story. It's like your favorite TV show coming on every year, season after season, story after story, game after game, play after play. Some of you get to have a lot of fun. You get to follow a fun story. But some of us, boy, it's a miserable mess right now. What the fuck was that today? I mean, legitimately, what the fuck was that? First of all, granted, it ain't like Miami's offense is that great, but the defense today, I would say, I think we would all collectively say that they put on a good enough performance to win a ball game today. I mean, it wasn't a perfect performance, but good enough to possibly get a win today. So you really can't knock a whole lot of them. Hell, we actually, in some regards, had a pass rush today. That was cool. So Patrick Graham and the defensive side of the New York Football Giants today can't really knock them a whole lot. I mean, hell, even late in the game when the offense hadn't done shit, when they have every right just to give up, they never really gave in. But boy, this offense. You know, a lot of you, and I'll get to the elephant in the room, but a lot of you said we need to get Jason Garrett out of here. Some of you GM geeks, you fucking scout wannabes, you out here, just garbage ass fucking microwave content out here talking about get Jason Garrett out here. And again, as a fan, let's highlight that word fan. I want to be somewhat entertained. I want to be entertained while I watch a game. Hey, long week. Been through some shit. Gonna sit down for a few hours. Watch the New York Football Giants. Gonna have a good time. Gonna enjoy some laughs, some moments. Whoa, Pro Bowler! Just have a good time. I didn't have a fucking good time watching the offense today at all. I mean, that's some of the pee-wee motherfucking football we've seen in quite some time. I mean, just embarrassing football. So, again, as I stated, when Jason Garrett got fired, it didn't matter who was called. It hasn't mattered one bit who's calling the fucking plays. It really doesn't matter. I mean, you can only point the fucking finger so many times, man. That's what I hate about this fan base now. It's what I hate about some of these content. They just go around pointing the fucking finger. And you ain't even pointing the finger at the right place. So frustrating. Why you yelling, Pizzle? Shut the fuck up. And so many of you have been so critical of Daniel Jones. And look, I'm going to tell you right away, there's some games that I just can't stand from him. Not just this year, but in previous seasons. But I'm telling you, this man is arguably the best player on our team. That may not be saying much, but that's the truth. That's literally reality. Because today, You saw a game where you had Jason Garrett not calling plays and Daniel Jones not the quarterback, and it got worse. It's gotten worse. Things have gotten worse. And I'm going to tell you this. A lot of you have been so critical of Dave Gettleman from day one. Right? And it's like almost a political thing where it's like you didn't like him in the first place, so he could have gave you $1 million and you weren't going to like him anyways, right? But the reason why Dave Gettleman has to go, the real reason that actually has some actual facts, is because you bring in a guy like Kenny Golladay who can't stay healthy, can't do shit. You draft a guy like Saquon, which I guess he had a couple old moments today, but let's be honest, man. Like it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. And some of you might be saying, "Pistol, we had Mike Glennon today. How about the coaches come up with a unique game plan? Just something unique." Something like just, like wild and crazy. Just something. It's pitiful. Like, it's just sad. It's just awful. By the way, you fired Jason Garrett. You scored 13 points last week. You scored 9 this week. And I'm going to tell you another reason why Dave Gettleman ultimately now has got to go, because it doesn't matter. Like, and a lot of you are going to go around, and I know it's mock draft season for the geeks. God damn, I know it is. Like, that's just going to make my fucking head explode. But again, you can tell me all about how you're going to get this quarterback from this stupid ass school, and he's going to come in and he'll be better than Daniel. None of it doesn't matter. You can go get Russell Wilson and say, let Russ cook. You can do all that dumb shit all you want to. If you ain't got an offensive line, then you ain't got shit. And that's the bottom line, because we have no fucking running game. Like, we get to the red zone, and it's all of a sudden we forget running. Like, we're just straight passing. Because everything's so fucking condensed now, we can't run. It's just so hard to watch. And then I got people telling me, knocking on my door, like I'm on Twitter or whatever, and they're out here saying, well, Mike Glennon, he's out here throwing bad passes. I'm saying things like, well, of course, he's a backup. That's why the other players have to overcome the fact that he's a backup. Like, you have to raise your game up. You know how, like, Aaron Rodgers, he doesn't have a lot of great weapons in Green Bay. He's got Devontae Adams, best, but nobody else. He elevates their game. That's the part that teammates are supposed to do. Elevate other teammates' game. I mean, it's so hard talking sports and listening to people's sporting opinion. It's like you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. But, I mean, congratulations to the Dolphin fans. D1 Chosen One, congratulations. Anybody else watch my videos that are Dolphin fans, congratulations. Realistically, we should be a lot like you guys. The Dolphins, the Johnson Dolphins should be very similar teams right now. And you guys just did your thing today. I mean, the game was close at halftime. I thought we had a legitimate chance to win the game even at halftime. Second half, you just came out coached, outplayed, out everything. And I'm sitting here as a Giants fan watching this story, and I'm one of these diehards that I got to watch every second, every play, got to find, all this and that. And I'm just sitting here watching my favorite team, the thing that I look forward to each and every week, just get absolutely smashed. And it's just, it happens every week now. It's just, even when, it's just brutal. God. if I end up one day in a white padded room, listen carefully. If I end up one day in a white padded room, locked in there, okay, and I've lost my mind. Maybe one of you guys out there will be one of the doctors or somebody there, okay? Something. And they'll be saying, we don't know how to fix him. We've given him medicine and ain't nothing working. I need one of you to step up. Tell him, yeah, that's Pizzle. I know what's happened to him. I figured out what's wrong. Here's how I can help him. I'll show him actual clips of when the New York Giants were actually the New York Giants, and he'll be fine again. But I need somebody to save me when that time comes. Because right now, this team is driving me so damn crazy that I'm going to end up in a white padded room because it's just awful watching this team even try to play the game of fucking football.